Hey all, Sergio here. Welcome to So You Think You Can Fanon. We are now sponsored by Arknights, the wonderful mobile turn-based RPG you can download on your phone. It's a free-to-play game with hundreds of selectable characters. Go check it out.
Isn't that the one that has the anime girls?
Yes, that is the one that has the anime girls.
Oh,
Where do I download it?
I'm glad you asked, Jacob. Also as at High Def Hotcakes. Go ahead to your Play Store and just look up Arknights and download it for free.
wait, you said the Play Store. Is it not on the Apple Play Store?
Oh,
Is
it's
it
on the Apple Store
box?
too. You can whip out
Okay.
your overpriced iPhone and head on over to the iTunes Store.
Wow,
Oh, finally.
thanks for the information at Roxas the Hunter, aka Sergio.
Yeah.
No problem.
Are you ready to play this together at
Oh.
Equinox Doodles?
No, because we're not actually sponsored by Arknights.
Oh,
I mean, unless they want, unless they
really
like
wanna.
to.
If anyone we mentioned in this podcast want to sponsor us, DM me on Twitter.
Especially that seventh Dragon Ball. We still haven't found that seventh Dragon Ball.
There's
Yeah,
only one.
if
There's only
Mr.
one,
John Toei could throw us a bone and help us
there's
find
only
that.
one explanation for this for the seventh Dragon Ball being missing.
Yeah.
Fucking Lorgar.
Lorgar. Not
Lorgar.
Lorgar. Lorgar. Why Lorgar? It's always Lorgar.
Lorgar. It's always
Lorgar.
Lorgar.
It's always Logan.
Redacted.
All right. Now, introductions out and sponsorship deals are out of the way. We have it's Jake's turn tonight to select a fanfiction. Jacob, do you have something for us tonight?
Indeed. It's going to be another surprise reveal.
Uh-oh. That one was pretty good.
I will say it's K+, so it's not...
Oh,
It's not... I'm sorry. But it's called Please Stop It. It's written by I'm Nathaniel.
Okay.
He doesn't have a Twitter, it looks
So
like.
is he John?
No, I'm Nathaniel. He is Nathaniel.
He's Italian.
Oh, he's Italian.
He's written 2 stories.
Okay.
A movie. What is this movie? Singer, Not the Song? Yeah.
He
Never heard of it.
wrote a movie.
It's probably an Italian movie. He wrote one for a movie. He didn't write the movie.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah, and he wrote another one.
Okay.
It's the one that I picked. That is based off a video game. So I thought it was only fitting.
Okay.
So the An, if you will, also known as the author's note, or the AN if you're a nerd, says, "Where are you going? I don't know anymore. How long have you been going on? Hours, maybe days. Aren't you tired? I am so tired. Why don't you stop? Because I can't." It was published on March 2nd of this year.
Whoa, that's a recent one, man.
That's honestly, when you figure out what this is, that's going to genuinely surprise you.
Okay. I'm now genuinely terrified.
So it's complete.
Mhm.
It's 900 words,
Okay.
and it's a suspense fic. So
Ooh, I'm already in suspense.
I will read it. Where are you going? I don't know anymore. How long have you been going on? Hours, maybe days. Aren't you tired? I am so tired. Then why don't you stop? Because I can't. Step by step. Tense tendons, dull pain. The soft ground beneath my feet. The darkness that swallows me every meter more. I have no idea which wing it is, or where the rest of my expedition is. When I was a child, I loved Indiana Jones. I forced my father to take me to the cinema, and I got lost in the vision of those films as distant as another era. As an adult, I finally satisfied my needs to explore, and I became a field archaeologist. Hold on, you're about to hear a Gatorade open. Crack, crack.
We're not sponsored by Gatorade. We can't do that.
I thought we were. Were we? No.
No, we're sponsored by Minecraft, Arknights not really, and the seventh Dragon Ball.
Yeah, and I think there's another one, but I can't think of what it is right now.
Probably Five Nights at Freddy's.
Probably. As an adult, I finally satisfied my need to explore, and I became a field archaeologist looking for relics, especially in Peru, where Cusco had become my second home. I had been working here for 5 years, and I found, together with 4 other collaborators, a temple dedicated to the Supai just outside Cusco. The excitement for the discovery was drained by the 1,000 obstacles that we found to enter. Obstacles alternating with traps worthy of the best adventure film. We weren't put off, however, and continued our story. Michael, John's injured, a voice suddenly shouted, and that was the beginning of the end. I'm fine. It's just, ugh, John replied, interrupted by a twinge of pain. The doctor from the small expedition team grabbed him by the elbows and sat him on the ground, leaning his back against the moldy wall. I watched the drops of sweat bead my companion's face, and I suddenly realized under how much pressure we were. His leg is broken, muttered the doctor, leaning over him. I need something to splint it. Give me something, he continued without looking up from his unnaturally bent leg. I took the backpack off my shoulders and began rummaging inside. Ooh, gonna burp.
You shouldn't have drank that Gatorade, dude.
It was only a sippy. Recalled only by John's scream of pain. Here, everything is okay, he was reassured professionally, while Teresa handed him something. Try these, she said with a worried look as I already turned away. We have to continue, I murmured thoughtfully, immediately earning Teresa's protest. Why is there arrows? Okay, I think that's just incorrect. Okay, we can't leave John here, Michael. I don't want to get separated from him or Fred, she exclaimed in a voice too lamentable for an adult woman. I was already about to answer her when John's voice caught my attention. Hey, buddy. Go, he said with a smile that, because of the pain, looked too much like a grimace. Don't worry about me. After all, the idea of this expedition was yours. Go, Mike. Go, and be careful, he said with a confident look. I didn't even listen to Fred and Teresa's words. He was my partner. He was the one who encouraged me to do it. It was him, and no one else. Damn, that's pretty selfish, bro. How long have I been going on? Hours. Maybe days. After finding the way out for the last tunnel, I found a collapsed wall overlooking the jungle, preceded by Supay's idol, I exclaimed, excited by the discovery, the god of death represented in that solid gold statue. Raised from the ground on a marble base about 6 feet high. Intimidated me? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, never mind. I just read the sentence like a moron. Intimidated me. I walked slowly towards the idol, then touched it on the top. The statue showed no sign of age, despite 500 years having passed the construction of the temple. I was enraptured by that vision, and without thinking of any dangers, I raised the idol to bring it to the others. I shouldn't have done that. A deafening roar stunned me. A scarlet and sweetish smoke took my breath and sight away for what seemed like endless minutes. I found myself lying on the ground with the idol away from me. I got up on my knees and reached out to pick it up, but it was out of reach. As soon as I got to my feet, a horrible screech creeped my skin. Beasts rushed at me, screaming and with bloodshot eyes. I shook one of those things from my left arm, and in pain I threw myself outdoors. The dense jungle and rubble of a civilization that had long since disappeared stood out before my eyes. While I grasped in trying to free myself from those that, judging by the terrible screams I can hear, seemed to be apes hungry for human flesh. I don't know how long I've been going. It's all so confusing. Maybe I'm dreaming. I can't wake up anymore. I stumble, fall, hit my head on a root and wait for the end. I feel the flesh tear, hot breath on my body and fire.
Oh my god.
I shake my head.
You gotta be fucking kidding
my
me.
legs snap. Did you figure out what it is?
Yeah.
Don't say what it is. In case
I fucking hate you.
I haven't figured it out.
I see the idol shine on the ground in the jungle in front of me. When will this infinite loop end? Where are you, John? I can't stop. Where are you guys? I'm afraid to continue living. There are no eagles to devour my liver, but primates that tear my flesh. Where's the rest of the world? I'm stuck here between the temple and the Peruvian jungle to escape the sparkle of a golden idol. I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. Will I forever stay a temple runner?
Oh my god.
As soon, like I was like, hungry monkeys, and then I think it was the hitting my head on a branch. I was like, wait a minute.
Is this is there just a genre of like suspense twist fan fictions?
I guess
There has to be.
like
There
meme
has to
suspense
be.
fics, where it's like Will I become Shadow the Hedgehog?
Will I have a nice cock?
Nice cock.
Yeah, will I have a nice cock?
Nice cock, bro.
Do nice cock?
Dude, nice cock.
Nice cock.
Anyways, that is my fic. That is what I bring to us on this
Thank you.
eve.
There has to be like a genre dedicated specifically to like doing a suspenseful, realistic kind of approach to a fan fiction, only to do a plot twist and link it back into some stupid freaking iOS app. Like I'm just gonna be like writing a fan fiction. It's just gonna be like, I sit down at the desk, putting my head into my hands. I couldn't think of anything. I couldn't. That is, until I was warped into another reality, far beyond my own comprehension, into the pages of my notebook. It seems that I had to leave somehow, and the only way was to go up. I had to jump. I had to doodle jump.
It was like it's like a really intense fic, and then it's like, it was time for my 5 Nights at Freddy's.
I mean, well, that's just like a 5 Nights at Freddy's fan fiction. I'm talking like a full-on iOS plot twist. Like, it's just like, we set up the barricades of our army. The attacks just wouldn't stop. Nothing. They've dropped bombs. They've sent dozens of troops at us. They even had a militia that split into more men. I don't know what I can do anymore. All I wanted was my savory breakfast of eggs. God damn those angry birds.
That's not where I thought that was going to go, to be honest. But on the sense of things blowing up into little smaller things, I do have, because that one was short, I did find another short fic to read on the topic of iOS games.
Is this an Angry Birds one, or is this
No, this is the life and times of a dart monkey.
Oh,
The life of a dart
in
monkey.
balloons?
Yeah, the life of a dart monkey, filled with battle,
How
love,
many
adventure,
balloons fan
and
fictions are
slice
there?
of life. I
that's a
think
good question.
1, 2, 3,
How many-
4, 5,
How
6,
many
7.
towers are we defending in our balloons?
7. Okay. Now that we're recording, I want to say on record that the two best video game genres are tower defense and role playing game, and I will make a YouTube video proving it.
I'm going to disagree simply because I am not a huge fan of what was it's a role-playing
Tower
game
defense?
and tower defense. No, I can agree with tower defense. I'm not so sure on RPG.
RPG. Have you played Yakuza, bro? I'm shilling Yakuza on the fucking podcast.
I have not
How many
played
games
Yakuza.
can you sing karaoke with your best friend's adoptive daughter?
I mean, there's this thing called Real Life. It's a new game. It's called Outside. So, in Outside...
in this quarantine, put a laugh track right there, please.
Okay, I will. I'll have to do it in the future.
Oh, thank you. I'm just so funny. Anyways, no, we can't go outside. But yeah, I will scientifically prove that those are the two best video game genres. Just you wait.
You'll scientifically prove...
I will.
How do you scientifically prove something?
Because
I think an essay makes sense.
I will make a video and I will prove it.
Didn't Brian just use Brian David Gilbert's calculation for calculating Game of the Year and edit it?
Isn't the Game of the Year calculation literally just yes? I say this work.
It was Fortnite won because Fortnite.
Yeah, it's a calculation that goes off of basically cultural impact
and price of the game and cultural impact. And because Fortnite was free, it broke the system and became Game of the Century.
I mean, that's not wrong.
But yeah. Would we like to discuss the first fanfic before we go into the second one after a break?
I think the first fanfiction. Now, I just want to make this clear. We're jumping into a break a little quickly here.
That's true. That's why I think we should discuss it. We should discuss
we
it.
just got here. We shouldn't... Yeah. All right, so first things first. What's like if there had to be a genre name for like a twist suspense that ends up going into an iOS device game or some other kind of...
I have it.
Okay.
It's called The Twist Post.
The twist post.
Because it's a shit post, but it's like a plot twist that it's a shit post.
Why not a shit twist?
So it's a shit twist.
Yeah, it's a shit twist.
I went on the Warhammer subsection, and the top one is Hijos de Nocturne by Bruno Ascar. And I don't speak Spanish, but the first words of the fanfiction are Vulcan lives, I'm assuming.
Vulcan lives.
Vulcan Histan. And Vulcan lives.
Okay.
Vulcan does indeed live.
Vulcan lives, I guess.
He does. You'll understand when you're older. When you're old enough, you'll get why Vulcan lives.
I hope so.
I'm scared to see what kind of Warhammer 40,000 fanfictions are under the mature.
Well, I just sent you one. I found one that's the If the Emperor Watched TTS, my version by Evtrax.
If the Emperor watched TTS?
93,000 words.
Okay, so a twist post is where you take a suspenseful or realistic approach to writing a fan fiction that ends up culminating in the reveal of a joke, the punchline, which is in fact an iOS device game.
Or it could be honestly expanded to just any like final sentence reveal that's just like funny, dumb.
Yeah, like I mean, I could see Raid Shadow Legends eventually getting there.
Yeah,
that's already kind of a joke as is.
Like it's like, and that's when I found out the real Half-Life was the source of it all, and then it's just a story about the shitty Half-Life source port.
That's honestly just kind of it's just kind of a pun already. The source of all evil is Half-Life 3.
The source of all evil is the retcon at the end of Half-Life Alyx.
There's a retcon.
Don't spoil.
Oh yeah,
finished it.
It's been 2 months.
I got assaulted with new games to play, and I haven't gotten back around to it.
I have never played a Half-Life game.
Well, maybe we should do like a special for the podcast where we record us playing through Half-Life 1 together.
First, we're already planning to do 20 on the Die, our live play our live play tabletop RPG podcast bonus episode that will maybe happen if people want it.
20 on the dice rule.
Mm-hmm.
The patent's going through. Back when I called our
you already called your lawyer.
We called the lawyer in the last few episodes. That was what, 3 weeks ago now?
Probably.
Yeah. All right, let's actually talk about the fanfiction.
Okay, so I mean, I thought it was pretty good. I didn't get the punchline until like way later. I feel like it could have been built up a little bit more.
I thought it was a Minecraft Dungeons fanfic for some reason. That's
a little close, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I don't even know. Is there? I kind of want to know if there's like actually like good Minecraft fan fictions out there, or if there's just
definitely is.
Someone had to sink hours into making a Minecraft fan fiction, right?
I mean, people have sunk hours into many different fan fictions.
Games.
That is true. Hentai does exist.
There's only 50 Minecraft stories on fanfic.net, and there's 6 Minecraft story mode fics, which is really scary.
There has to be more fan fictions than just 50.
Go to Wattpad and see how many are on Wattpad.
No, there's 6,800.
Oh, that's communities. I'm in the wrong tab. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, you little goober.
Also, scrolling through M-rated Warhammer fanfictions, I realized the problem with the M rating with a series like Warhammer is that it's just Warhammer fanfiction and not like
That's
Lemons.
True.
I found like one, but it wasn't with Space Marines. That's what I'm looking for.
Well, the thing about that is the Space Marines don't have peners, so they can't exactly
well, do you think the fanfiction community cares?
That's a good point.
Yeah, if there's one thing that I've learned about the porn industry, is that no one gives a flying fuck if you don't have reproductive organs. They're gonna give it to you.
Vegeta, look, a Namekian. That means he has no penis.
Actually, I do have one.
It's like the
Whoa, Vegeta! Nice cock, bro.
I found one called Rockhammer 40,000, and I scrolled to the third page. I see "fuck you, Fulgrim," Angron screamed.
It's
Now-
so accurate.
I wish I knew what this was about. I have not played Warhammer 40k.
Maybe as a special we can.
Well,
How many
I also
specials are we gonna be
technically
pitching
haven't.
in one
me and Jake
episode?
haven't played Warhammer 40k.
Are we gonna have like a new? Are we gonna have a new like roster of just how many times we pitch a new show in the same episode?
world record?
Currently it's 3 because 20 on the dice, and now we have watch Penny play Half-Life and also watch Penny go through Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, we'll just Sergio and I will make like a PowerPoint and we'll just like teach you everything about Warhammer.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's way better content instead of watching me do a Let's Play.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a PowerPoint where we're gonna explain the history of the Warhammer universe in 40k, and then we're gonna explain like all of the main characters. And
and then I will counter it by making a PowerPoint presentation on the deep, intricate Five Nights at Freddy's lore.
Absolutely, I'm down for that. I'm so down for that.
I thought you were gonna say Steven Universe.
No, that was my second choice. See, we are on the same
I'll do
wavelength
Five
here.
Nights. I won't do
Steven Universe?
Five Nights at Freddy's, because otherwise I will break quarantine, go to your house, and game end you in Minecraft.
No.
Wait, you will or you won't do Five Nights?
I will.
You said
okay.
you will
said
do
you-
Five Nights, and then you won't do Five Nights.
No, I will do. I said I won't do Steven Universe.
Joke's on you, buddy. There's actually 7 nights in Five Nights at Freddy's.
I know there's 7 nights.
Not
I
in
used to
Five
be
Nights at
in
Freddy's. Not in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. There's only 6.
No, there is.
oh,
Custom
shit.
Night.
Yeah, you're right.
Custom
Night
Night
counts as 7th night.
You're right.
Yeah, deep, intricate lore.
Remember Five Nights at Fuckboys?
So, I
Yeah,
do.
dude. I played it like 3 days ago.
Sergio, I actually have a big surprise for you.
Is it coming back?
I was gonna keep the secret, but for those, if Colossal Con is still going this year, and we do have the So You Think You Can Fanon panel, I am bringing a special presentation with me, a fully animated fan show for Steven Universe that completely fucks the lore.
Oh, good.
And then on top of that,
even more than the show itself already did.
oh no. It just fucks it really hard. Like there's a when the show was created, I guess I'll give some lore here, even though it's not my week. When the show was created, it was created around, I think, season 1 of Steven Universe. So
God damn. Hold on, one sec, Michael. I found a Warhammer 40k lemon fic, but it's like 39 chapters and 150,000 words.
See,
and I don't want to go
effort.
digging for it, but I'll send you the link, Jake. Continue, Michael.
So yeah, it was made in the first season of Steven Universe. This was before, spoiler alert, Garnet's a fusion. This was before Garnet was revealed to be a fusion, and she is made up of Ruby and Sapphire. Unfortunately, the creator created a character named Sapphire, who literally for like, I don't know how long the show has been going on for, a good few years, honestly. But I usually divide it up into like 4-ish seasons. So like for 3 seasons flat out, he was literally just a recolor of the main character, Blue. It was like, it wasn't even funny. Here, I'm gonna post it in that funny shit, so you're not gonna be able to see it. Or you're not gonna be able to see it, podcast listening audience. But if you know what I'm talking about, you can kind of get the joke.
Maybe when we eventually get enough money to host up, by that I mean when we eventually are all in the same state and area, so we can maybe do the podcast in person.
Yes, God, I would like that. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
All right, so give me a second. I have to go to. There is literally a There's another channel. There's 2 channels. There's like the main channel, and then there's an archive channel that has all this old content. So I just want to show what I mean when I mean like they were literally just a recolor. So So here you go. I'm posting in that funny shit. See what I mean? So for like
No,
4
it's way different. Look, Sapphire has a ponytail, I think.
Yeah, it's a bandana.
No, I mean, look, there's a black line next to their shoulder, on their right shoulder.
Oh, we just kind of ignore that.
That's
This
like
was made in MS Paint, by the way.
What is Sapphire's hair? Why is it clear?
That's not Sapphire. Sapphire is the one on the left with the orange hair.
Okay.
The one
Why
on the
is
right's Blue
Sapphire-
Topaz. He's the lead character.
Why is Sapphire red? Maybe
I really wish that I kept this until the actual panel, because it would have been way better to get this reaction the first time.
Has Pokemon lied to me?
Okay, so give me a second. I'm trying to figure out how long he was just a recolor for. Okay, so for hold on, roughly about, I want to see 4 to 5 years ago. No, it'd be 3 years actually. 3 years he was a recolor of his father, Blue Topaz. And if you know the lore of Steven Universe, you know that gems can't reproduce. So, you could probably figure out why I said it, fuck the lore. But I've come to like genuinely appreciate the fan show. And I can't wait to share it with everyone at the panel, because I swear it's going to be the greatest thing in the world. The best part is that I'm actually, like, I'm friends with the creator, and I already asked him for permission to do this. He is fully aware that I'm going to be going to a fan show panel, or like a fan-in panel, and then showing this off.
That's beautiful.
It really is.
Ah!
Oh, what happened?
Sorry, James Charles's ass was on my Twitter timeline.
Why is James Charles's ass on your Twitter timeline?
That's the second time that Twitter has forced me to see a picture of James Charles's ass. And it's not even the same picture.
Well, Jake admires James Charles's ass. No! We're gonna go on a break. Welcome back from the break. How is his ass, Jake?
Yeah!
So
it came up again. Sergio, don't fucking laugh. I'm gonna send it to both of you.
I'm laughing. What are you gonna do?
Where'd it go?
You're just posting that funny shit.
If you send that to me, you're gonna be canceled on Twitter.com.
I'd like to see you try. If I go down, you're going down with me.
Give me a second. So yeah, if you send me that picture of James Charles's ass, you're gonna get a bad treat. We should probably get back to reading fan fiction.
Okay, let's clear our minds now that you've been subjected to it as I have.
Oh no, dude. It's kind of, I mean, it's not a good butt, but it's a butt, all right.
It looks fake. It looks Botoxed. It's a Botox.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. So,
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. Onto the Life and Times of a Dark Monkey by Marina446.
Hold on, I have one thing to say to you. All right, are you ready for this?
No.
Life is many doors, dead boy.
I'm gonna post that in Nick's server and get banned.
Okay, read your fan fiction. I'm sorry.
I posted that in Nick's server.
If anyone wants a picture, just DM me on Twitter. It's at Equinox Doodles. I'll send you the funny that I sent. But beware, you might see James Charles's ass a little bit.
Okay, this is The Life and Times of a Dark Monkey by Marina44664, who doesn't seem to have any socials, unfortunately.
Oh, what a shame.
The Life of a Dark Monkey, filled with battle, love, adventures, and slice of life. Rated T for possible descriptions of violence. After the first arc, it'll mostly be one shot. Violence against what? Balloons?
Yeah, dude, those balloons have wives and children. You don't know where they've been. You don't know their life.
All right. Bong, bong, bong. Jay's eyes flew open, and she rolled out of bed and grabbed her darts, almost flying out of the building. South wall, 4th quadrant, her commanding officer barked, as other monkeys speed to it, bounding across the rooftops under the bright sun and shining moon. Okay. Once they arrived at the wall, they saluted to the sergeant major overseeing the situation and ran to take positions. An attack! They haven't been attacked in over a year. Why now? No time to stress. Here came the ninja monkeys with the latest report. Jay snuck over to listen, even though she knew they would be told everything they needed to know in a moment. What's the report? ZOMGs. I counted at least 5 of them, as well as more reported to be on their way.
Not zoms.
How soon? The regular waves of balloons in a few minutes. You already know about them. Nothing new to report. And the ZOMGs? I would give it an hour, maybe 2. Jay froze. There was at least 8 of them, all coming at once. They could hardly deal with 1 or 2 of them. She was sitting there thinking when the door was opened and she fell into the room. Why, Jay, nice of you to drop in. I don't suppose you have anything to add. Jay looked up and slowly shook her head. No, sir. The officer sighed. Back to your post, then. Yes, sir. She scrambled up and hurried over to where she was supposed to be. What would they do? What could they do? Moved a sandbar? No, the fledgling city wouldn't be able to keep up with all of them. What about Peanut? Would they be saved? The banana farmer was their home now, with their son. No. Peanut and Max would be fine. She'd make sure of it. Massacre. That was the only way to put it. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, this got way intense way quick. Bodies of monkey after monkey lay across the land, and the remains of balloons were scattered all over the track. The walls of the city had been pushed farther and farther back, even with the 2 super monkeys' help. They couldn't hold them all off. Parts of the city lay in ruin, and anyone left was hiding somewhere. But they had won. The balloons were gone. Those cursed ZOMGs were gone. Gone! Now time to clean up. Time to rebuild. They couldn't hold on to all the land. They would have to reclaim it, and when they recovered... But where? Where was Peanut? Where were they? Where? There! There they were, rushed over, relief flooding her senses. Peanut! Max! They turned to her, and the small boy ran up to her. You made it! Aunt Jay made it! Peanut wasn't the one to hug, but instead stood and smiled to her, expressing their relief that way. Jay scooped up the small monkey and hugged him close. She smiled at Peanut. I'm so glad you two were safe. Peanut nods, smiling still, as Max clings to his aunt. They had a lot of work to do. Also, aunt was in quotation marks. I don't like that. That's scary. Peanut farms that were in shambles, and Jay had a lot of work helping rebuild everything else. But they were safe. Safe. And the last words in this fanfic are, Hey, so this is Marina. Sorry that I haven't been updating. School picked up some, and I haven't had time to write. Sorry for reposting this. There was an error in its display I had to fix. More chapters coming soon. Last updated, January 21st, 2017. Needless to say.
Never again.
More chapters might not be coming soon.
What is she? Oh no! Oh no! I just saw what you posted in that funny shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a decent fan fiction. Jake,
Yeah,
you know
that
usually we read bad fan fiction, right?
Oh well. Gotta bust out the good ones to make the bad ones that much worse, you know?
Oh yeah, that's right. You always gotta throw in 14 Days of Rathian to make up for every single fan fiction that I've brought to the table so far. Especially Bling Bling, or is it Bling Bling in the Lab of Lust?
Redacted.
So didn't you cut that one out?
I did cut that one out, but I said you could still read the fan fiction if you so please. I just simply removed it because I kind of like having sponsors sometimes.
Yeah, redacted.
Yeah, it's not a very tasty fan fiction. I can see that for sure. It was pretty bad. So, if I had to rate the two fan fictions that you brought, Temple Run one, I gotta give that a solid 7. It was good once the punchline was brought, but it had quite a bit to lead up to it.
I'd give it an 8.
I'd
That's
give it
fair.
an 8 too.
Okay, I'm gonna bump mine up to a 7.5. Actually,
I might be biased.
You might be biased.
Hold on, my door's being knocked on.
Oh no. And as for the other fan fiction, Life of Dart Monkey, I gotta give that a solid 6. Like it was just kind of a normal fan fiction. It was enjoyable. It was crafty, but I didn't really care for it. It was kind of all right. What do you think, Sergio? What do you think of the fan fictions?
It might be I'm a bit more in tune with the what is it, balloons? But I thought it was good. It was funny.
It's funny. Oh, whenever Jake gets back, we'll definitely have to see what he thinks of it. So, yeah, that 20 on the dice. Is that something we're actually gonna do?
I mean, I've kind of been wanting to talk because we did the D&D panel at YomaCon. I wanted to do something involving D&D.
Tabletop. Yeah,
Maybe talk about homebrew and whatnot.
that's fair. That could be interesting. A little homebrew review.
I could kind of talk about various homebrew concepts I've kind of made for my campaigns and different stuff like that.
That'd be neat.
Fortnite.
Jake.
What about Fortnite?
Fortnite. So, Jake, what do you think of the fanfic that you brought? The mostly the Dart Monkey one, because we already know how you feel about the Temple Run.
I mean, I think, mind you, this is a few years ago, so they might have, but I think they need to work on their grammar a little bit.
That's fair.
You know, a lot of theirs and theirs and theirs being mixed up. I would read more. If there was more, I would read it.
That's fair. Now, question. So, we're definitely going to have to talk about this more after the show. But if people want to hear 20 on the dice.
20 on the dice throw trademark?
Yes. You're going to have to add us on Twitter. That would be at SYT. SYTYC. I believe it's F or Fanon. It's one of the two. I already don't remember our Twitter handle.
This is why I run the Twitter.
This is why you run the Twitter. So at that Twitter, tell us that you want to see 20 on the dice, and we'll try and get a party together that isn't camera shy to do a live play bonus episode for you guys that we'll put on whenever we just need to space out some time. It'll probably be just a one shot, but if you guys want more, we'll definitely provide more.
And be sure to send be sure to send this to your friends if you like it and you think they will like it. We love the support. We love you guys.
Yes.
We love doing this.
We do like doing this.
At 1,000 views, I will do a backflip.
One whole backflip?
One whole backflip.
What if you did the backflip at a live panel?
That sounds like a really bad idea.
No, I want to see it.
I'll do it. Fun fact, can't backflip. So yeah, sure.
Well, I also can't
Jake
backflip.
break his neck.
I'm like 38% neck. It's fine.
Dude, you're just gonna chop off like half neck. You'll go from like your normal neck size to like a turtle.
I'll be like Sergio's height.
Jesus, that's a lot of neck. Like all I'm picturing is like your torso like is around his height, and you're just like the rest of you is neck.
I'm just all neck.
Yep, just the whole rest of you, the whole 9 yards is just all neck. I'd be very surprised if Colossal Con is still going to be a thing. After all, it is taking place in Kalahari.
That's true. But Ohio's opening up right now, so who knows?
Yeah, that's true, but water park filled with germs.
That's true.
I mean, the
water park would probably just be closed, I imagine.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, most of the people are just going there for the convention center to do the panel or the con.
I'd party at the Kalahari Resort.
I'd hella party at the Kalahari.
I mean, and by party, I mean go to the park.
Partying with everyone 6 feet apart.
Yeah, dude. I'd party. I'd jive.
Dude,
I'd be like, hey girl, what you doing? And then they'd be like, what?
They should invent really long inner tubes so we can still ride those like multi-person water slides.
I don't think it'd be the same. It's dividing a lot of weight there,
they're
buddy.
like 60 feet, like 6 feet apart, but it's.
I don't even feel like going into the water park. Not gonna lie.
That's true.
I mean,
I didn't want to go to the water park. That's not really my thing.
I mean, Great Wolf Lodge.
You guys are just no fun.
Great Wolf Lodge, Magiquest.
I don't know where my wand is though, bro.
We can buy a new one, buddy.
Can we change the sponsor to be sponsored by Magiquest, bro?
Yeah, that's our real sponsor. We got you guys. It's not our night.
Magiquest. Sergio, do you remember Magiquest? Magiquest?
No.
Did you go to Myrtle Beach at all when you were younger?
No.
Really?
I didn't go to Myrtle Beach. I went to Traverse City to the downgraded Magiquest at Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh, that's so tragic.
It is tragic. It was actually kind of trash.
Yeah, I went to one at a Great Wolf Lodge and it sucked. But
it did suck.
Magiquest was this it was a LARP, I guess. I guess that's what you'd call it. It was
I'd say it's more of like an interactive role-playing game.
Yeah, but it is live action. That's not an ERP. It is not an ERP.
Why would it be an ERP? You were the one who bring that up.
ERP.
It's an ERP.
My brain was like interactive starts with an E, right? My dog.
No, it does not.
But yeah, Magiquest was a big old building in South Carolina and Myrtle Beach. I think there was definitely more, but I'd only gone to that one, other than some of the Great Wolf Resort bad ones. But it was this giant ass air conditioned building that just was like an interactive like wizardry experience. You buy a wand and you go on quests that are like ran by computers, and it was like, go do this, learn a new spell, and dude, coolest shit of all time.
Yeah, it's very cool when like you think about it without being like, when you're like a kid. But when you really think about it, you're more just like kind of like pointing your remote at things and it goes like. But like there was some actual strategy, like the red dragon fight.
When I was 8 years old, that was the coolest shit I'd ever seen. Did I know the red dragon topper because the ice dragon was too hard for me? Yeah.
Wait, there was toppers? What did the toppers do?
The toppers were they had like information stored on them, and they could like help you if you were having trouble with like quests. You could use it to like help you, like because the ice dragon is ice and the fire my brain isn't working. Or if the goblin is fucking with you and you have the red dragon, because the red dragon is fire, you can just like beat them instantly because like fire.
Oh, it's a pay to win thing.
Yeah, but
you got a cool cosmetic out of it.
Yeah, but it was mostly for like 4-year-olds who had a problem with that kind of stuff,
That's fair. I remember doing it through Great Wolf Lodge. I know this isn't really about fan fictions, but you know what would be cool? Magiquest fan fictions. Give me that.
That's true. Give me a.
Yeah. I went to the Great Wolf Lodge one, and the highlight of my day was beating the Silver Dragon.
Oh my god, yeah.
It was literally just a big game of Simon. But it was so hard. I had such a hard time with the Red Dragon fight that I had to look up on YouTube how to beat it.
I didn't even know what YouTube was when I did it, because I was like 9.
I knew what YouTube was when I was 9.
I knew what YouTube was, but the only thing I used YouTube for when I was 9 was watching Super Mario World ROM hack.
Oh, I watched Super Mario 64 bloopers by Mega Man 765.
What YouTube videos was I watching at 9?
I was also watching Roblox bloopers.
I used to watch. I
Roblox
used to watch
dude.
these things. They were called SpongeBob edited versions. They were edited versions of SpongeBob with like swear words.
Oh,
They
you
were the
remember,
funniest
yeah,
stuff
I
ever.
remember Grandma's Kisses.
I think I saw that one. Yeah.
You're gonna have to I can find them. I'm gonna have to watch these.
They got Viacommed, but I
I'm
think
sure there's still some up. I
the
remember there
only
was this
one-
really good one. It was iCarly. It was the episode where their teachers like who wrote this lie? Like I do not eat pants or something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of ones. There's the first one that I look up is I fuck my douchebags.
Oh yeah, I fucked my douchebags. That was a good one. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess I'll watch them. Those are just YouTube poops. I'm not gonna lie. I like YouTube poops. YouTube poops are great. You know what? I'm curious. There has to be a Magiquest fan fiction, right? Like, we can't be just like.
Yeah, honestly, you missed out on something awesome, Sergio. Magiquest was so cool.
There is.
Magiquest fanfictions.
Yeah, there's two of them. There's Written in the Stars. In the world of Magiquest, the Magi train under the king, the Questmaster, to become Master Magi. 5 Magi from different clans will collaborate to save the realms of Valara from the darkness looming ahead. And then there's another one that's called Save the Kingdom Magiquest Book 1, which is when Falner and Lucas Grayson get sent to Great Wolf Lodge for the summer. They never expected anything special to happen. They never expected to be able to see things that others couldn't. And they certainly never expected to team up and try to save not only their world, but one that's a little more magical.
I had to stop myself from laughing because I decided to watch the first minute of I Fuck My Douchebags. And there's this sound clip they use when Sam gets pushed into the personal office where she's like, "Where the fuck is the lettuce?" And that clip just is great.
Okay, so we are definitely gonna keep track of these ones because, whoo, baby, these are
Back on the topic of the most important thing of my childhood, Magiquest. Closed in 2015. Unfortunately. Yeah, in September 7th, 2015.
I think they're still open though.
The ones at Great Wolf are open, but the like main buildings aren't. Like the one at Pebble Beach isn't open. So if you want to do the lame ass ones, yeah, that's fine.
Dude, I just want to like buy out all this stuff from Magiquest and just make my own Magiquest in my house.
Dude, it was so cool. They had like you know how it used the infrared sensors?
Mm-hmm.
So they basically explain to you, Sergio, you get wands with infrared sensors and you point them at the infrared lights and they do different things like animatronics move, like you point it at a flower and the flower comes back to life and it grows again. And like stuff like that. And they had those hidden around like Myrtle Beach and you could like run around like outside of Magiquest and like interact with things out in the area. And if you hit all of them, if you went back, you'd get a prize.
Oh, neat.
And they'd be like, "You're now a knight." And you'd be like, "Yeah!" And your parents would be like, "Let's play mini golf and get ice cream." And you'd be like, "Yeah!"
Dude, that's so good.
Yeah.
I feel like I would also be like, "Yeah!"
It was the coolest shit. Like in hindsight, like it's like just infrared lights and fucking animatronics.
Dude, who cares? Magiquest was the shit.
It was the glorified Chuck E. Cheese's with no food, but like, dude,
that sucks, dude. You know,
awesome.
Could you imagine Magiquest but with food?
Imagine Magiquest in 2020 with like 2020 things. Like,
God, I would be so over that.
Fucking red dragon, bro.
Dude, I mean, we'd have to social distance the red dragon, but like,
yeah, but we know he wouldn't because we just kill him.
Oh, that's true. We could just breathe on him.
Yeah, it's just like so cool.
Oh, I could. Yeah, I love Magiquest. So this is my call to action for everybody.
Write a letter to Great Wolf Lodge because they own the rights.
They own the rights now to Magiquest?
They bought it in 2010 to make it cheaper to put it into their hotels.
Oh.
But the Myrtle Beach location was the only one owned by the original owners. Creative Kingdoms, it says.
Okay, but here's my real pitch. You have a week to write the best possible Magiquest fanfiction. You know what? No, not even a week. I'm going to give you guys up until, let's say, episode 10. So in like 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks to write the best, and I quote, the best Magiquest fanfiction. if you do it and you do a good job, we are gonna read. We'll read them all. We'll pick some of our favorite, and we will do that on episode 10. But if there isn't any, we're just gonna read. You remember that episode 1? That what was it? Oh yeah, Chain of Memories. We'll just read Chain of Memories. That really shitty bootleg that Sergio found.
What do you mean shitty?
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
a beautiful masterpiece.
Yeah, what did I just hear come from your mouth?
The beautiful masterpiece known as Chain of Memories.
Sergio, grab my gun.
I said it's good!
Well, why am I grabbing your gun?
That's a good point. Dude, there was a spin-off called Dino Quest.
Excuse me? Dino Quest?
Aqua Kingdoms.
Hold
Compass
on.
Quest.
Dino Quest 2020. Jurassic Quest.
Shadow Quest.
What is this? What the fudge, dude? I just wanted my Magiquest. Magiquest, 4 attractions in 1. Yeah, you get Magiquest, Pirate Gulf, and the Odyssey. What the fuck was the Odyssey? I don't remember the Odyssey.
Apparently they rebooted Magic
Oh, it's a
Quest
mirror
as
maze.
Magic Quest Chronicles, and according, and I quote from the Wikipedia.org article on Magic Quest, the Magic Quest fan community has been quite critical of Chronicles, as it's quite different from the original gameplay and spirit of Legacy. Damn. I would love to meet some of the fan community of Magic Quest, bro.
Wait, there's Magiquest Online?
Is there?
Yeah.
There's a mist.
Oh, it's no longer available. Sad.
Bro.
Okay, but I need to know. There was a continuation? Related games. Dino Quest,
Yeah.
Aqua Kingdoms, Guardian. It featured a new version of Magic Quest called Guardians of the Realm in 2014, with new characters, updated quest requirements, and different strategy/real-time renderings for the Pixie, Goblin, and Dragon encounters. It would continue to use the same software as the older games until the lodge was upgraded. That's in New
Yeah.
England.
That's crazy.
Magic Quest Chronicles. And Rise of the Totem Masters, the Skylanders-esque game where you level up a totem figure by battling dark creatures. Huh.
It was the coolest shit, dude. You have no idea. You really missed out.
I'm actually really curious on this sort of things. I want to know more about Magic Quest. Like, I feel like there's so much stuff that I just want to know.
All right. $1 billion idea,
There's
right?
a subreddit for Magic Quest?
Hear me out.
Holy smokes, dude.
$1 billion idea, right? Magic Quest, but Fortnite.
You mean Fortnite Quest?
Yeah, we'll win all the money. We'll go to Epic. We'll be like, here's our idea. 'Cause then
Wait
they
a
can
minute.
make Fortnite-
Somebody found the files for Forgotten Realms.
No way.
The game was based on Plasma/CWE engine, and the server side scripts have been preserved. You can explore the realms largely as originally presented using a tool called Drizzle to convert them to Udu Complete Chronicles format. That's interesting. They found some files on Magic Quest. There's so much stuff here. Why are we talking about Magic Quest on a fanfiction panel?
That's crazy. Because it's fiction, and we're fans of it.
We're all fans of it.
It's great. Dude, I wish if time travel was ever invented, first thing I'm going to do, Sergio,
Yeah.
we're going to
Can I
Magic.
come too?
Yes, absolutely.
Hell yeah. We should do it on the day it opens.
Yeah, 2005.
Yeah, we come in grown ass adults. We buy the wands. We get a few.
We'll
We
have
get a
our,
few trinkets.
our old wands, and they'll be like, "How did you get those?" And we'll be like, "We're beta testers."
What if the old wands are like don't work? Because like they're not like linked to the system or something.
That's true.
Because I feel like it might just be like a battery in a.
2005 economy,
Infrared.
we could probably buy 20 wands for the price of one wand now.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I wish I still had my Magic Quest wand. It was a blue wand. I remember
I had
that.
the silver and gold one, I think.
something that relates to you. Ha. Yeah, I think that's enough Magiquest for this episode. We'll definitely talk more about Magiquest later. But thank you all for listening to our rambles about Magiquest, and also to Jake's amazing 2 fan fictions that he actually brought to the table here.
We'll see you next week when we
tune in next week for not Fortnite. Tune in. No, we're not doing Fortnite.
Fortnite Quest. We'll live stream our pitch to Epic Games for Fortnite in real life.
Okay. Tune in next week for whatever fan fiction I decide to bring up, which I already have one in mind, and it's pretty bad.
Oh boy.
Yep. So we will see you guys in the next one.